What up, YouTube? You're in the den with Aaron EBM. Appreciate you being back in here with me today. So let's go ahead and get right into today's video. Today, I want to highlight the teachers. You know, school has started again. We're going into the second week of school, and you guys just don't get enough credit for what you do. So let's go ahead and give a credit to the teachers. You guys really don't get the praise you deserve. You go through a lot and you do a lot and you give a lot of your time, because we all know that time is precious. It's the most precious commodity. Money cannot buy you any more time. Money cannot buy you anything but material things, but time is all precious, and you give a lot of it. You dedicate a lot of it to the students if you care. And we all know there's some caring teachers out there, and we appreciate you. We applaud you. A lot of us that children do go to public schools. We send our kids to school every day, and we don't really tell the kids how to appreciate your teachers, because they really care about you. And we just send them off to school, and a lot of times they take them for granted. You know, you see that a lot. You know, some students, they care, but some students don't. The teachers are an integral part of their future and the future of their community, and they kind of treat them as trash sometimes, and it's sad. And you know, because I could have been one of those students that kind of gave a teacher a hard time, and I think about it and I'm like, those people don't deserve that. I see why the teachers are driven to drink. I see why the teachers are driven to strike, because they're underappreciated. And anybody that has to deal with the video I'm about to show you, they would do the same. Let's get into the video.
You know I will beat the fuck out of you. Okay, yeah, bitch, I will dog your ass. All that. Okay. The fuck? Nobody's laughing, bitch. I will beat the fuck out of you. Literally.
This is the masculine behavior that we talk about so much. Why is the little girl so angry? I won't say little girl, because she's obviously a hefty one. She's obviously a stacked young lady. So I'm not going to call her a little girl, but she is not an adult, and there is a lot of frustration. There's a lot of anger you see here for no reason. No teen should go to school at the first week of school with this kind of animosity. We got to deal with that, people.
Okay. You think these bitches your friends, bitch? I am her friend, bitch. That's why I'm right here. Bitch, I'm your friend. So why you right now? Go, bitch,
Okay, I'm going to stop right there, because every time I do that and every time I show you one of these kind of videos, YouTube slaps me on the wrist, and I'm not trying to get slapped on the wrist, and I'm not trying to get a community guideline strike. So I'm going to leave it right there. YouTube, I hope you appreciate that I'm taking some responsibility and not showing these types of videos. So we're going to address the first part of what I was saying is why such a young person this early into school has this much animosity, this much anger, this much masculinity and testosterone built up in her to even want to act like this and be like this. That's the first thing that needs to be addressed. What is going on in this young person's life that they are so on edge, or they are so ready to battle, so angry? And that needs to be addressed. That's the first thing that needs to be addressed. The second part is the lack of self-awareness. You are in a public establishment. You are in a school. You are there in an educational institution. This is not UFC. This is not the Battle Dome, but this is a place to where you go that everyone should be able to go and get away from their troubles and learn. But far too often that the young people in our communities are not taught that level of respect. They don't have respect for the people that are around them in their home. Do you think they're going to have respect for the people that are out there on the streets? And I blame that directly on the parents to the extent, because after a certain point, the person, either man or woman, in this case it is a young woman, should know the difference between right and wrong, and should know how to respect. Out of respect of the teacher, the person that's trying to teach you, that right there alone should have been enough to not go to the levels that they went in this video. But that is not being taught. It's being taught that everybody's free, everybody can do whatever they want to do. And when they're are expelled from school, which I would have did, I would have a no tolerance policy. If you're going to act like that in school, you really don't want to be there. So once I expel them from school, then they become the victim. Why did you expel them from school? So she's such a good girl. She shouldn't be treated like this. She doesn't hardly get into any trouble. She's an angel. She doesn't act like this often. And then they try to place all the blame on the person that tries to act the discipline. People, this has to stop. These teachers, I know there's some bad teachers out there, but for the most part, we don't experience them. Regardless, there's a place in a time. And if you want to fight, you need to go into some kind of sport, but it's not in school. You're jeopardizing the education and the time from all these other students that are sitting back here trying to learn. But yet we are the ones that are highlighted. We are the ones that continue to act like, I'm just going to say it, hyenas. And we're the ones that have to deal with the stereotypes. So that being said, people, I'm going to let you go. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about the teachers. Let me know what you think about the lack of respect in the community right now. And continue to like and subscribe to this channel if you want more of this content. Until next time, people. Peace.
I keep God first. I see evil when I converse. Not today, say. This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns.